Hey, what's up, my true seekers? How are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great today. Guys, yes, indeed. As you can see right here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that is going on with the usual people. We're going to go ahead and talk about, all the stuff that you guys hearing that's going on with Melody, well, Shari now. She done went ahead and changed her name and all the stuff that is going on. I was going to come on around about 1 o'clock, but I went ahead and I changed the time to, as you can see right here, 3:15. And the reason why I did this because trust me, I had to do some serious praying and some walking and allow God to go ahead and speak to me when it comes to all this stuff right here because as you can see, this right here, this is serious. What we are dealing with right now, guys, we are dealing with what you call warlocks, demon spirits. And don't forget these perverted spirits. That's exactly what we are dealing with. So like I said, I had to come on at exactly 3:15. Now, my 3:15 don't have to be a AM, it don't have to be a PM. But when I come in with the 3 o'clock, trust me, I'm going to war in the spirit. And he that have an ear, let him hear what the spirit of the Lord is saying, because this is where our people at. Our people is caught up in all this stuff right here. And I'm going to sit there and say allegedly. I'm also going to say that this is for entertainment purpose only, because this is where our people at. Our people, they love to be stroke. They love to be tickled. And it's a sad thing. This is where our people at. So one thing that I do know, guys, and before I continue on with my commentary, like I say, however you feel led, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, or share these videos for more unapologetic content because, like I say in here, I stand on my truth and I can take what you call the foolish things of this world to go ahead and confound the wise, because this is exactly what this is. This is some foolish stuff. And I'm going to allow the spirit to go ahead and lead me because I had to pray on this right here because these people, like I said, they are warlocks, they are witches, and they have a perverted spirit, and they come from a very, very dark place. These people come from a very dark place. Just listen to all the ones that go and do commentary on love and marriage in Huntsville. It's like they go into a very, very dark place. I see my girls in the house. Thank you. Yes, Starbucks lover. She say, hello, everyone. Welcome to Real Talk with Lady D. Thank you for stopping by Starbucks. I hope you're feeling good because she was under the weather, but I hope everything is doing good. But as you can see, I had to come on at 3 o'clock. When you come on at 3 o'clock, believe me, you ready to go ahead and war in the spirit, okay? And this is exactly what this is right here. But one thing that we do know, when it comes to the Most High God, he is not the altar of confusion, but of love, peace, and of a sound mind. This has nothing to do with God. And the thing about it is that they try to use God's name, but like I said, God is not the altar of confusion. Why would you want to go ahead in all this drama and put God's name in it? Come on, make it make sense. Does it make sense? It does not make no sense at all. So I had to allow the spirit because, like I said, this is my ministry. Even though I'm taking the foolish things, which is these reality shows, because that is exactly where my people at. But I had to go ahead and I had to seek God on this right here because why are these people always using God to go ahead and interfere in all this stuff right here? Why? And we already know how they operate. We know exactly how they operate. That's why I say the Most High God is not the altar of confusion. So I had to go ahead and I had to get a revelation when it comes to all this stuff right here. Because most of this stuff is like a dog whistle. It's like they would do any and everything to go ahead and promote their brand because we already know that Mel got some kind of thing coming out, with this fashion clothes, whatever she's into, and I think what she call it. Let me see what she could call it because I can't see it, but it says slay my name. So I guess she want people to say her name. So guys, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. These people are only stirring up drama just to go ahead and sell whatever products. And I'm going to say allegedly because just like I say, all this stuff right here is for entertainment purpose only. But as I was walking in my very quiet subdivision and letting the birds and letting nature, connecting to nature. I ask God, I say, God, when I come on here, give me a word because I'm tired of these people are using God's name in vain. And all this right here, as I was getting revelation, all this stuff right here is to go ahead and sell what they are doing, slay my name. And she want people to say her name. Because, like I said, whether it's good news, bad news, it's still news. And if they can go into the gutter, into the lower part to go ahead and make that money, because let them go ahead and make it because it's not going to last. Only what you do for the Most High God is going to last anyway. And you guys, like I said, when it comes to all these people on these reality shows, I don't know these people from a can of paint. So this to me is not personally at all. All I'm just saying is if this is where my people at, then I'm going to go there. Okay. I see where my girl says not the birds. Yes, the birds. Yes, the birds. And the birds, even the birds minister to you. The trees minister to you because what the Most High God says, He say, if you don't praise Him, I will have the rocks to cry out in my behalf. And trust me, I don't need the rocks to cry out, not on my behalf. Okay. But this right here, this is where our people at. Our people are smack dab in the middle of these reality shows where I talk about it all the time. They would not go outside and even touch grass because they sitting on this soapbox into these people's lives. You're not getting paid for this. And the ones that are getting clicks and likes, they are doing that and they fighting so hard because these people are being monetized off of somebody else's trauma. So quite obvious they going to come on and fight with each other and tear down each other because this is how these people making their living. But if I got to make my living tearing down somebody else, then I don't want it because I promise you it's not going to last. And as you can see, it's not going to last because anytime when you start building a foundation on rocket grounds, it's going to crumble. And now what you're seeing, you are seeing right now, they are start telling on each other. I remember the same one that's now is on Mel. He was tearing down um the Scots, he was tearing down Miss Wanda, but now the tape is turned where now, he's I guess coming to the light and seeing all this stuff is not even worth it because the minute when you say something, against the millimeters, these I don't know what to call them, these trauma bond people, then they gonna sit there, they gonna come on you like fly bees on the flies. But like I said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rise against you shall be condemned. You have to know exactly how to put the word on these demonic spirits because we know exactly how they roll. They don't hide what they do. And if you can sit there and listen to when Mel was talking, and like I said, this right here is for entertainment purpose only, okay? Because this ain't nothing but what I call a maestro show, okay? But if you really listen to when Mel was saying, "Oh, I'm going to block him. Oh, I'm going to block him." Why she kept repeating it? Why she kept repeating it? Because what she was doing is she was playing on the minds of these silly people. Mel was saying, I'm going to block him because Mel wanted you all to go and block him. Come on, guys. This is nothing but a game. Like I said, when you play silly games, this right here is the results that you're going to get. This is the results that you're going to get. These people is not worrying about you. All these people is worrying about is almighty dollars. And they don't care how they get it. And that's why Mel could sit there of her busy schedule, all these businesses that she says she got put together, coming from off of the plane or wherever she said, to go ahead and handle something like this, then worried about her kids or something like that. And I'm not saying that, her kids, she's a whatever when it comes to her kids, but no way in the world. that I would sit there and entertain these bloggers and these fans on YouTube. Make it make sense. You don't see the Scots sitting there entertaining all this stuff, and we already know how they drags the Scots. But what they are doing, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that's Martell is doing. Martell is building up hotels and big old buildings, and they making it happen. They're not sitting there entertaining all these foolish stuff. I see where my girls say play silly games, win silly prizes. Absolutely. And what you see right here, all this right here is trauma buying people. And what Melanie is doing is, like I said, letting your past control your future. She are allowing her past to go ahead and control her future. And that's the way that she got to continue. She got to continue like that because, like I said, that's the way that she built her foundation. She built it off of drama. But like I said there and say, it's not going to last because what you do, like I said, if it does not line up with the word of God, because God is not the author of confusion, it's not going to last. It's not going to last. And you see all these trauma buying channels just coming up out of nowhere. I mean, coming up with 10 and 15 thousand subscribers. It's not going to last. Because the minute when you sit there and you say something different from the ones that thinking that they are making your channel big or they sitting there supporting you, say something different. I was watching one of these bloggers, and she's a diehard Melanie fan, and she'll tell you she's a diehard Melanie fan. And so in a minute, they thought that she said something different. They was jumping on her. These people, like I said, something is about these people. But I had to pray. I came in the spirit. I came at 3:15. So mess with me. Because, like I said there and say, honey, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that comes against me, it says that I shall condemn. Oh, like I say, you guys ain't nothing but just water on a duck. You guys ain't nothing but peanuts. I've been through much witches and warlocks and all this other stuff worse than this. So, guys, like I said, you guys, look, you can't come from this D South buy your woman right here, honey. You cannot come to me. I don't believe in hoodoo, voodoo, or witchcraft, but I know one thing. I believe in the Most High God. And I know exactly how to take these scriptures and make it come to life. But right here, what you see right here, guys, what you see, all this is wickedness in high places because God is not the author of confusion. And Mel need to go ahead and stop it because every time when she opened up her mouth, it's just like something is just off with her. Just notice that. So if she say that she got God on her side, then what happened? Revenge is mine, says the Lord. What happened to that? Like I said, these people, they going to be exposed. And as you can see, they know their time is up. They know their time is up. I see where Tika Warren says, "Hey, Lady D, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm on fire. I was coming on around 1 o'clock, but the Holy Spirit told me, no, don't come on. Don't come on at 1 o'clock because you are dealing with witches and warlocks and all these perverted spirits. You come in at 3:15. So if I come in at 3:15, honey, I'm coming, like I say, I'm coming like a rolling line because this is what we are against on these channels right here, on these YouTube channels. What these people are demonic spirits. These people are raven wolves seeking who they can devour. But like I said there and said, when you play silly games, you're going to win silly prizes. And this is exactly what they are doing. They are winning silly prizes. Nobody mad but the devil. Because, like I said, every time when Mel sat there and build something up, somebody else come and take it. I would be focusing on my children. I would be focusing on my businesses. Everybody, every time when Mel builds something up, what it ends up in somebody else's lap. They build up scopes. Who got it? The Scots got it. Who got her husband? And like I said, I'm not trying to be dirty. I'm calling it like it is. I don't know these people from a can of paint. This is real talk. I can't sugarcoat. I'm not going to tickle your ears. And like I said there and say, you could come for this channel all you want. Because like I said, hey, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Just say ouch. But Mel, what it is what I see in the spirit is that Mel know that her time is almost over with. And now these silly sheeps are waking up. Because like I said, yeah, it got all this witchcraft. Yes, it got witchcraft, but it's only a temporary fix. It's not going to last. They can go out and they can practice all this stuff all they want. But sooner or later, these people going to wake up and they are coming to their senses. And just because you wake up and you sit there and you start thinking outside of the box and you're not going along with the bandwagon, then you are the ops. Devil, you is a lie, and the truth is not even in you. Devil, you is a lie, and the truth is not even in you. And yes, she is fake, and they starting to see it. These people are waking up and coming out of this mess. Because if Mel had it going on like she says she got it going on, why don't she sit there and start trying to build her own platform up? Don't she say she got some kind of entertainment stuff, where she's doing her own stuff? Why she's somewhere where she's all miserable at? Because, like I said, that's how they operate until somebody pull the wolves off these sheets and wool clothing. Look at Martell. When Martell was building his clothesline, y'all wanted to tear his clothesline up when he had his suits, very beautiful suits. Now Mel turn around because she's a copycat. She probably say, "Look," and I'm saying allegedly, okay, this is for entertainment purpose only. Okay, I'm gonna meet you guys at your own games. But soon in a minute, when Mel start doing a clothesline, then everybody else they talking about it. But like I said there and say, the way that she got it out of a very dark place, a very, very dark place. And it's not going to last. Most likely, all she's building it up for Ariane Curry and Martell to enjoy it. Because what did Melanie ever enjoy? Just like Marshall said. Marshall said, Melanie now getting all these different businesses trying to see what's going to stick. If she had it going on and she was about that life, then why you don't see she's doing something with her name on it? I'm not talking about these little whatever businesses selling t-shirts. I'm not talking about that. But yet they want to do all this. Oh, Melanie is of God. Oh, Melanie been through so much. Oh, Melanie been through this. We all been through something. Stop trying to keep coddling Melanie all the time. It's time for Melanie to get up. Y'all still trying to attach Melanie and Martell. Didn't Melanie went ahead and changed the name? Didn't Melanie say she was over with? So, guys, it's time to stop beating that dead horse because it's like you guys are beating an old dirty dish rag. It's over with. It's done. Most likely, just like I had said on several of my videos, because I am a prophetess. Most likely, Martell and Ariane is secretly married. And if they're married, good for them. And if Martell continues staying on that show, Love and Marriage in Huntsville, then he's going to have to tell his reality. He's going to have to bring in his wife or whomever, he's going to have to bring her in. So, guys, all you guys are some trauma bond people. I mean, I had to pray. I had to seek God on stuff like this because this is my ministry. I say, God, how do you want me to address these people? Because I say, God, these people, Lord, this is not my people. These are your people. But God say they are using my name. Many are called, but few are chosen. God said, I did not call these people. Do you think that I want to be a part of this stuff, this reality show, this maestro show, something that's going to distract my people for what's really going on out there? Do you think I'm going to use these people to tear down? Tell these people to stop lying on me. These people are lying on God. How the heck you gonna say you a prayer warrior? How the heck you gonna say your mama, you learned all this from your mama? You learned how to be a trauma bond person from your mama because what it have happened, it trickled down. All those generational curses trickled down. And all I can go by, guys, is what they put out. You air it out, you are free game. But like I said there and say, if your mama sat there and taught you how to pray, why your mama don't teach you how to give it to God? Why your mama don't tell you that the battle is not yours, the battle is the Lord's? Why she don't tell you that? Why you got to take out of your busy schedule and come on social media and entertain these bloggers? Why? The only thing that the Most High God was able to reveal to me is because she know that her clothing line is about to come out. And like I say, this is what I see in the spirit. And good news, bad news, it's still news. She want her name, as she says, say my name, slay my name. She wants her name to come out. That's what it's all about, guys. You have been duped. You have been duped. These people are running amok over you. I promise you, just like Melody had came out and said about this guy, she's not gonna go ahead and meet up with him. I would talk to him all day, most likely, on social media, but I'm not gonna go into his presence because, like I said, they only going to use you to sit there and push this stuff. But I promise you, they will see you on the street on fire. They wouldn't even pee on your tail to put it out. Because to them, you are beneath them, but they know without you, it won't be them. Come on, guys, wake up, wake up. And guys, like I said there and say, I wanted to come on at 1 o'clock, but I had to allow the spirit to lead and guide me because what you are coming against, guys, these people, as the Most High God was given and He was important His spirit in me, these people are witches, they are demonic spirits, they are warlocks. But I'm telling you right now, nothing is if you don't do it for God, it's not going to last. All those little channels that they got going up to tear down, all they doing is God is going to raise them up and He's going to pull the rug right from under them. It's not going to last because the way that they building it, the way that they are building it, you guys going around and saying that it's the Scots and it's Miss Wanda. They are the ones that tore down Love and Marriage in Huntsville. No, Carlos King. Those millimeters. These people that they are delusional. They are the ones that tore down this channel. They are the ones that tore down that show, guys, not the channel, the show. But like I said, guys, these people are, I mean, they are some very demonic spirits, very demonic spirits. And if you don't come out of her and leave this stuff alone, just like what Tisha said, what Tisha has said. Tisha said there and say, and look at this, all that is perverted spirit. That's all that is right there. But what did Tisha say? Tisha called it a dark soul. Tisha called that spirit out. Sometimes you got to call that spirit out because sometimes they don't know what they are doing. They really don't know who are controlling them. Because see, their eyes is all on almighty dollars. And like I said, when it comes to money, the love of money can be the root of all evil. Money will sit there, tear down your whole entire household. And this is exactly what you're seeing. You are watching a very train wreck. That's all you're watching. You guys are watching a train wreck. And that's why I said letting your past control your future because they are never satisfied. They are never satisfied. When you get these people like that, there are nothing could please them unless they up all night plotting how to tear down the next victim. And I know exactly, the stuff that I'm saying. Oh my God, it got their ears bleeding because they want everybody to think like them. They want everybody to jump on the bandwagon just like them. But I'm telling you guys, it's like the blind leading the blind. And you know exactly what's going to happen to that. They all going to end up in a ditch. It's some little blogger just came out of nowhere. I mean, she's coming on, and I don't know if she writes down everything that she's saying. I mean, very foul mouth person, hides behind the YouTube. I comes from behind this channel, but I ain't never saw her. But she hides behind the channel, and I mean, she rides so hard for Mel, and I mean, she tear down. I mean, this girl tear down and don't build up. And the thing about it is, it's like when she come on, she writes down everything that she said because it's not authentic. It's say, "Yeah, Mel, we riding for Mel. Anybody that come from Mel, we going to tear Mel down because sorry, Airy." I mean, that's how she talks. And I mean, these people, they enjoy stuff like this. It's like she can't think for herself. But like I said, if you got to tear down and you cannot build up, it's not going to last. And all you guys doing is you all or what y'all doing is y'all stifling y'all blessings. Y'all causing all these trauma curses to come into your house. I don't see how you guys could sit there and sleep at night, coming on and sitting there fighting for somebody that don't even care about you. She already told you, you won't even come in her presence. She don't deal with you YouTubers. Only most likely, and I'm going to say allegedly, is behind the screen. She won't go and break bread with you guys. Wake up. How can you allow this stuff to continue happening? Getting y'all pressure. And most of it, the thing about it, they older people. These are not these older people. Now they got some little young ones, but most like these young ones, they are the ones that's feigning a fire for these old ones to come out acting like vicious witches and warlocks. But most of these people, they are young people. Come on, guys, wake up. Wake up, guys. All you doing is causing all that residue to come into your house. And you wondering the little dime that you making, the little crumbs that you making off of your little channels, it's look like one thing after another happen because you got a hole in your hands because it's a hole that's in that bag and it's falling on bad grounds. It's not falling on good grounds because no way in the world that you can come on and tear down without building back up, guys. Off of a reality show, people on a show, guys. You guys getting yourself and causing all these curses to come into your house over people don't care about you over uh, a heap of beans. These people don't care about you. All they are pushing all this stuff so they can and their family and their friends to be able to enjoy. And most likely sitting there looking at you guys like the scum underneath their shoes. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like I said, only what you do for the Most High God is going to last. Like I said, look at it. Look at it. Melanie went ahead, her and Martell, most all the stuff. And oh, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but most all the stuff that Melanie got today is because of the back of Martell. Because of the back of Martell. My God. But let's go ahead and look at this right here. Let's look at this right here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Because, like I said, guys, I'm not here to tickle nobody ears. I speak truth. This is my ministry. And believe me, I am power packed and I see it as God give it to me. That's why I say, honey, when I come on, I was not going to come on at no 12 o'clock. I was not going to come on at no 1 o'clock. I was not even coming on at 2:59. I was going to deal with you at 3 o'clock or 3:15. Because, honey, believe me, that's demon times right there, honey. You got to know how to fight these demons. But let's go ahead and share this right here. Let me share this. Let me go ahead and share this right here. Let me show you this. Look at this right here. See, that's what they jealous. Now look at this right here. Like I say, you never win when you play dirty. Stop trying to play dirty. Stop trying to play dirty because you can build a house. You can furnish the house, but the Most High God is going to allow somebody else to walk in the house and live in the house. And see, look at Marcel. Look at Marcia and Tisha. Look how they building. Look how they sitting there and they building up. They ain't out here tearing down. They building up. And the more dirt that you guys are throwing on them, all you doing is setting them up to higher heights. Just look at it. This man is showing you that he's building hotels and building businesses and they making money. They ain't worrying about you guys. They not worrying about these reality show. Even though they own this show, but they don't take this stuff so personally. Because if they took it so personally, they'll be right there on the side of Melody, sitting there addressing all this foolish stuff. Look at Marcel right now. You guys sat there, tried your best to sit there and pull the king and the queen off of their throne. And what the sticking part about it, I know you guys not ready for this. What's the sickening part about it is look at his hard hat. It says Scots. That's what belongs to the Scots and the hosts. But who is going to trickle down to the Scots and their family? Like I said, guys, you never win when you play dirty. God will end up allowing everything that you have worked so hard for end up in your worst enemy's hands. Look at Melody. I remember when Melody had came out and Melody had said when Mar- Martell was with Ariane, you can be with any other woman, but don't be with Ariane. Now, who is with not only Martell, but also with her kids? See, right there, it would make me sit there and just start thinking because what I'm doing is not working. I mean, they got my business, they got my husband, they share my children, all my enemies. And like I said, guys, this is real talk. All you got to do is say, ouch. I only could tell you what they put out. You air it out, you free game. But I know you never win when you play dirty. When you dig one ditch, you better make sure you dig another one for yourself. So the best thing to do is I could tell you if you wants to come out of what I call this mess, all you have to do is give it to God. Give it to God. But long as you are in front of the steering wheel and you driving, all you are doing is a train wreck. That's all you are, a train wreck. You messing it up. You messing it up. But like I said, guys, this is real. This is real. And you might sit there and say, oh, she's talking about these reality shows, these people on these reality shows. But like I said, this is where our people at. Our people like going back into their own vomit because that's all it is. It's like a dog going back into its own vomit, not knowing it got so much stuff that is going on out there. But you guys, y'all don't want to have nothing to do with real life stuff, real issue stuff. But start letting it happen to these celebrities and these reality shows, these buffoonery shows. Oh my God. You guys all in it, going around these people's house, stalking them, going to their businesses and trying to give them bad reports. You guys, your life is that miserable? Or your life is that miserable that you got to sit there and you got to act like vicious wolves to tear down people that you don't know. But if these people you are tearing down is not even sitting there coming back and trying to tear down back like Melody, when she was hurt, she went and hurt everybody, like they say, hurt people hurt people. But you don't see Tisha and them doing stuff like that. They tried to tear down Tisha's marriage. I mean, Melanie, I mean, she from season 1, she couldn't even build this show up without sitting there trying to tear down the Scotts. Because like I said, misery loves company. But I'm glad that Tisha was the queen that she is, and she didn't come off of her throne like Melanie keep coming off of her throne, looking like some insane person. Gosh, man, if I got to have money and lose my mind, I don't even want that money, guys. And all I can do is base all this stuff off of a reality show, a maestro show. But guys, this is sick when we get so involved in these people that don't even care about us. Because if they really cared about you guys, they would come on and they would say, give it to God. They wouldn't even entertain all this. But that's just to show you that when it came to these people, they have sold out. And when you have sold out for almighty dollars, then this is what you're going to get. These are the results. And the first thing this blogger, she was saying, well, if you say this person did this, what can you tell me, what did Melody do? She couldn't even say it. Well, you keep saying that these people are doing Melody and Melody this and Melody that, then tell us what these people are doing to Melody, because nobody is doing nothing to Melody. She couldn't even answer. Name one thing that these people are doing to Melody. Oh, they coming after Melody stylist. Well, Melody stylist is a grown person. So why Melody stylist? Why she got to fight her employees battle when her hands is already full? Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. And like I said, look, I dropped the link if you guys want to come on and you want to go ahead and talk about it, because like I said, I don't know these people from a can of paint. I only can sit there and tell you what these people put out. What these people put out. I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty much done. The floor is open. But like I said there and say, you're gonna have to govern yourself accordingly if you want to come on here and keep it on this topic right here. I just want to know, why are you guys are so heavily invested? I know that Melody been through all the stuff that you guys say she been through, but it takes two to tear down a house. Maybe Martell does not want to be as grimy to sit there and start pulling out all the Melody skeletons in the closet. Maybe that. Maybe he being a bigger person. Because now what you guys got is only one-sided story. One-sided story based of what one person is saying. And most of all the people that's going out and they fanning the fire, Somebody, and I'm not saying Melanie, but somebody got to be paying somebody under the table. And maybe, and I'm just saying, this is my opinion. We all got an opinion at the end of the day. So don't come around and say, "Oh, I'm giving misinformation." But maybe, like I said there and say, you going after one of the biggest ride and die person that had Melody on top of a pedestal. Now, all of a sudden, just because, this blogger does not wants to continue agreeing with all this mess, or may have said a slight different that may have you felt offended Melody. Now you guys want to say tear him down. All the while y'all was saying, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. Now you guys saying crucify him, crucify him. See, that's what our people do. Our people, I mean, our people, my God, our people just do too much. Our people will lift you up one day and the next day they will cut you down. My God. And these people, like I said, these people, they just laughing at us because they laughing all the way to the bank. They are laughing all the way to the bank because they know they have to do is put something to keep us distracted, and watch how we rip each other apart because that's exactly what we are doing. But like I said, Melanie, she didn't even have to address this right here. If you say you about your piece, then why do you have to sit there and you got to come off of your throne, queen, and address stuff like this? Because you like it. You like it. Just like you had that dog whistle. And I'm going to say allegedly. But why did Melanie had to keep talking about, I'm going to block him? Why like I be telling people, if you sit there and say, "I'm going to unsubscribe to my channel," go ahead and unsubscribe. You don't have to tell me you unsubscribing. Just go. Why did Melanie had to come out and say, I blocked him? Because like she says, she don't look at you guys as subscribers. She say followers. That sounds like a cult behavior. That sounds like cult behavior. Followers. That's scary. That's scary. So if you don't sit there and you don't dance by their music, you don't drink the Kool-Aid, then your entire world gonna come crumbling down. That's cult-like behavior to me, guys. And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a blogger. At the end of the day, guys, this is my opinion. You air it out, you free game. Ain't nobody exempt. Ain't nobody exempt. But these are the prizes. This is what they get. And as you can see right there, the joke is on them because somebody else out there enjoying everything that you built up. Instead of me sitting there continue tearing down, I would be going to God in prayer. Lord, what I am doing, it's not working. Why every time when I build something up, somebody else come in and taking it? They snatch it away from me because you're not building it on good grounds. That's why. If you are building it on good grounds, then the cankerworms, the palmer worms, and the locusts won't come and clean you up dry. Did your mama tell you that? Like I said there and say, guys, this is real. And we are now close to what I call the end times. So it's no more of these excuses and trying to sit there and tear down each other when the Most High God is trying to bring us together. But we still wants to stay in our lowest place. This is the lowest place, guys. This is the sunken place. It's time for our people to rise, get in position. How long are you going to allow these people to sit there and work overtime on you, keep you to sleep? All this stuff right here of what you're seeing right now, all it's doing is just putting you to sleep. We are in a deep, deep sleep. and nobody wants to wake up. That's why I came on at 3:15 because my 3:15 don't have to be a AM. My 3:15 don't have to be a PM. My 3:15 is when I wake up, and my mornings does not have to be my nights. It's when you wake up and come out of her. But guys, this is real. Whether you take this foolish stuff, these reality shows, but this right here, this is real. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to get away with it. You're gonna end up losing it. Somebody else going to end up enjoying it. And I know that hurts. You can't tell me that does not hurt. Like I said there and say, we all can learn from a lot of stuff that's going on these reality shows. I know I can learn from it. My life been like a male. My life been like the Scots. But like I said there and say, I didn't stay down. I did not allow this to take the best of me. You get up, you dust your feet, and you move on. Like I said there and say, you can't keep going around hurting people because, like I say, it's like a boomerang. It's going to come back. And when it come back and it hit you, you may not be able to handle it like the person that you trying to inflict all this upon. But guys, this is real talk, n unapologetic. And I'm here to sit there, and if I got to shake my people and tell them to wake up and come out of her, because like I say, each and every day, hell is enlarging itself, and it's taking as many as they can. And some of our people, they are not gonna be able to cross over. Some of our people just gonna fall over the cliff because they keep wandering in the wilderness all over a bowl of beans. And some of them ain't getting a bowl of beans. Some of them getting just the crumbs of the beans, and they will rip you apart over these bowl of beans, the crumbs. Why are you raking and scraping after crumbs? And some of you guys, some of these bloggers may feel like they sitting at the table, but why are you sitting at the table when you can own the entire house? Because I promise you, these people is not going to let you in. These people not even going to raise their kids around you, but they're going to use your back to get up to the level that they're trying to get on. But it's up to you to wake up and say, no longer, I'm going to allow the things of this world to keep me asleep, keep me up all night, worrying how I can tear down somebody just to sit there and put food on my table. I promise you, you're going to stay hungry. You're going to stay liking. And I'm this real talk, guys. All you're doing is bringing all those generation curses into your house when God is trying to tell you to come out of her. Because as you can see right this is not it. This is not it if you got to tear down because all it's going to do is fall on some thorny grounds. And like I said, I know that everybody, they don't wanna hear this type of talking. No. But guys, I don't know how else to talk but to tell you the truth. And I know when it comes to the truth does hurt. Nobody wants to hear the truth. Everybody wants to hear a lie because a lie is going to run faster. But the truth, slowly but surely, gonna find its way back home. And sooner or later, somebody's going to pay the piper. And I understand it hurts. Just imagine someone got your business, got your family, your entire family. But like I said there and say, what part did you play in? When you keep putting your mouth on it, all you doing is tying God's hands. And once you tie the Most High God's hand, how you expect him to fight your battles when you taking it on your own? How? Guys, like I say, this is real, and it's time for us to come out. Shake off of these grave clothes and come out of her. It's so much stuff that is going on out here where the Most High God want to open up a blessings and pour it down where you won't have enough to receive. I mean, he wants your barns to be full, not these little crumbs. That's why I can come on and I don't even have to worry about anything because what I do it because of it's one, it's my ministry. And 2, because I enjoy what I do, even if I get paid or not. Yes, I want clicks and likes. Yes, I want to get paid. But if I got to come on and I got to tear down in order for me to sit there and make a dime, then I don't want it. I tried it. I remember one sister say, "Oh, girl, oh, you don't have nobody coming and you don't have no subscribe." I had over more viewers than them, 30,000. 40,000 viewers. I went ahead and deleted almost 500 videos because I was tearing down. I was not building up. I see where Candy Delight say, "You all going to stop using the Most High Yah in Yah mess. This is blasphemy." You call it whatever you want to go ahead and call it, Candy. But I know one thing, if it's blasphemy, like I said there and say, you are here to hear. Let he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. Because I know for a fact that the Most High God can take the foolish things of this world, the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. And even though I am talking about the foolish things of this world, he can take all this mess and turn it into a message. So you can't tell me what my God cannot do. Ain't no shame of this game, especially when our people would rather sit there and stay on a soapbox, a reality show, and live through these people that's getting paid. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And the thing about it, don't you come in here, you are in my house, and interfere in God's work because I know what my assignment is. I know exactly what my assignment is. Because I know the kingdom of heaven suffer violence, and you have to take it by force. And this is where our people at. Our people are what you call the wilderness. This reality show is the wilderness. And they keep going round and round and round and round because we don't want to come out of her. We like it in here. When the Most High God wants to bring you to something that is better. So, like I say, miss me with all that because you are talking to a true prayer warrior on fire, Holy Ghost fire that knows exactly how to tap in. And this is where our people at. I go where my people at. I don't go where the ones that think that they have it together. Just like with Jesus. Jesus didn't go to the Pharisees and the Sadducees because he know that they was already messed up. He went to the ones that needed a physician. He went to the hood. He went under the bridge to the down and trouted. And where our people at? Our people is in what you call the state of Lodabar, in a sunken place. And quite obvious, when I open up my mouth, you came running. So, like I said, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. This is real. This is not a game, not a game to me, because I tried them for myself. And even if I got to pull one out, the heavens is rejoicing. Leave these people alone. Come out of her because it's just a dead end. Ain't no joy is going to come out of this. No joy. This is what I call the road of destruction that's going to lead you to a dead end. Because one thing that I do know, you cannot continue playing on the devil's playground. Because one thing about the devil does not play fair. And the cost is going to be severely. So if I can tell my people, come out of her, leave these people alone, stop letting these reality shows, stop letting all this stuff sitting there take the best of you. Learn how to separate these people' personal life from a reality show. But if you got to come on and you got to sit there and you got to come off of your throne when the show is over just to go ahead and entertain this mess, then that's telling you what that's telling you. You just like the rest. So like I say, guys, when it comes to all this stuff right here, this is nothing but a cheap trick. All this stuff what you're seeing right now is a cheap trick. And this right here, I am in my lane. This is my ministry. This is my calling. And all I'm just here to tell you, just wake up, come out of her. Because as you can see right here, all this what you see is these people are working off of trauma bonding. That's all it is. And that ain't nothing but witchcraft. That ain't nothing but the devil to keep you miserable. It's like two alcoholics sitting there drunk as a skunk, but sitting there fighting it and with each other. How can two alcoholic person help a sober person? How can the blind help the blind? They all gonna end up in the ditch. But guys, like I say, I got about 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. But it's time for us, like I said there and say, it's time for us to come out of her. It's time for us to sit there and stop entertaining all this BS. And if you go into these places, don't go in to sit there and jump on a bandwagon. Be team right. Cause see, in here, it may not sound like it, may not look like it, because like I say, when it comes to the truth hurts. And nobody loves the truth. No one loves the truth. But I got 3 more minutes. And like I said there and say, I'm not gonna bite your head off, just like Candy Delight says. She said, "You're gonna stop using the Most High Yah in y'all mess. This is blasphemy." It's blasphemy when they sitting there, they tearing down and they not building up. They're not telling their people how to come out of her. But guys, this is real. It can't get no real than this. And all I can sit there and say, guys, just don't leave out half cop. Wake up, because all the signs are out. I mean, just look around. Look around. This right here is what I call end times. And you sitting there juking and jiving with these clowns. That's all it is, for buffoonery. And you're gonna get caught up right into it. But my job is to blow the trumpet, sound the alarm. And that's exactly what I'm doing. This is my job. So, guys, I have 1 more minute. I gave you guys the opportunity to come on. I see where Candy Delight, where she said you all gonna stop using the Most High Yah in your all mess. And maybe she might was directing it to all the stuff that's going on. So if she, talking about me, then, like I said, talking about what I'm talking about, it is true. We can't continue using God's name in vain. We cannot continue. Not the Most High God. You either hot or you cold. You either in or you're out. But you cannot be straddling the fence. You cannot be in tween, because he said, if you are lukewarm, he said, I will spew you out. I will spit you out. I will vomit you out. But guys, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. You guys got to stop playing on the devil's playground. You guys got to come out of her. But some of this stuff that we are seeing right now, we are dealing with demonic spirits, and you have to know exactly how to pull the sheets right off of these wolves in sheep clothing because they know, and Imma close it out with that. I'll close it out with this right here. They know that their time is almost up. So their job is to take out as many as they can because he's doing his job. The devil is doing his job to kill, steal, and destroy. But the Most High God came that we may have life and that we may have it more abundantly. So on that note, guys, you all be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you all for coming in. When you go come on and watch the replay, you know, like I said, it is what it is. And one thing when it comes to the truth hurts. All you can say right now is ouch. So you all be blessed.